Welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy VI. I am back in the dungeon of the ancient castle beneath Figaro, and we're going back for, hopefully, some payback, revenge, another attempt, however you want to call it, against the dragon here that destroyed me last time. I've done quite a bit of grinding, not overly so I don't think, but enough that I'm comfortably higher and stronger than I used to be. I've got 3 mages with me. Zifnab is mainly there because this dragon uses Tsunami, and it's an easy way for him to learn it. And he's got some magical oomph behind him, so we'll see what he can do. They should all have the Aga spell, so I've got Thundaga now that I didn't have last time, and 3 magic users casting it, plus Dom with his Blitz, and Celeste has Zone Seeker, which should cast a shell on everyone to help withstand some of that magic that the dragon will be kicking out. So, well, hopefully this will have a much better outcome than last time. Here we go. Where'd you go? Come here. Much better. Okay. So far, so good. I also have Kiraga with a couple of people. This should be nice and hard now. There we go. Oh, there. Where'd it go? There it is. Excellent. Yeah, Dom, you can just cure for now. Although I really would like this guy to use Tsunami on me. I guess, did he? Was that what he did at first? Crap, I was not paying attention to the name of the thing. Oops, oh well. Let's hope so. Because he did! Way different outcome on that fight, didn't it? Did he? Yeah, he did, okay. Sorry, I was paying more attention to what was happening on my side of the screen. I didn't look at the name of the attack he used, and 5 seconds later it's gone from my head. So yeah, so now I have Tsunami, yay. And I have the Zantetsuken sword for Khan, which brings him 3/4 of the way towards being awesome, the way I use him. Alright, so this was a huge help, but I can switch her back to what she was doing. And I think that's where everybody is. Now we're going to go, while we're here, we're going to upgrade Odin. So we come up, and if you remember from way back before, we found out that the Queen had a bit of a thing for Odin, and was going to tell him about it after the fight that they lost and both died in. So, here we go. Even the Queen was turned to stone. From the stone, is that a tear? Odin's magicite surges with newfound power. Odin becomes Raiden. And that's all there is to it. But now, Raiden gives you access to arguably the best spell in the game. Not the most powerful, but the best. And I will start immediately learning that. Because Raiden, so now Odin is gone, Raiden gives you the quick spell, which allows the target 2 actions each turn and stops time for everyone else. So if you kick that off, you get 2 free action turns in a row before anyone else gets to do anything at all, which you can see very quickly how that can be abused. It costs a lot of magic, but the ability to kick off 2 blitzes for every turn, or 2 9999 magic spells at every turn, etc. So it's expensive, but on those boss fights, it is ridiculously powerful and useful. So, and there are ways to make it even better that we will explore later on. Let's see, now I need something for Zifnab to learn, because I took away his Odin. He was working on that. He's got Pelagramanda, Lakshmi. He's got the important stuff. Give him Quetzalcoatl. Okay, so I will meet you at our next destination. Okay, we are at the Opera House. I know everyone's been thinking, hey, why isn't he going to go back to the Opera House? There's got to be something in the Opera House in the world of ruin. Surely the Opera House is fine. Well, there is something here. Thank you for asking. So we come up and... Oh no, this is no good. Oh, no good at all. Please, go talk to the impresario. Well, where's the impresario? Is he up here? Yes, he is. Oh dear, there's a dragon sitting smack in the middle of my stage. What'll I do? Well, let's see. Yep, there he is. Now we're gonna go push a button that we did not push before. Don't touch the wrong switch or you'll be in for a nasty surprise. Which one of these does it? Not that one. Oops. That one? Nope. That one? Ah! Any of the switches there would have resulted in you failing the opera, but now we have this. Now this is a tough fight that I'm only sort of prepared for, so we'll see what happens. And we have one person who has float, unfortunately. Auto float, I should say. Which can't be taken away. The regular float that they're going to be doing here can be taken away, so really it's at this point it's just about outspeeding him and trying to get some decent damage in before he beats the living crap out of me. He doesn't have too many hit points, but it's enough. And that will drag me down to the ground. Everybody except Dom, of course. Do you have float? Yes, you do. Haha! Quick, 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 quick! There we go. Whew! There, if you have everybody auto float, because Dom is wearing angel wings. But the only place to get angel wings is to steal them from ninjas, which I don't have a ninja in my back pocket besides Shadow, and I can't steal from him. Or you can buy them at the auction house, which takes for frippin' ever because you'd never know when they're going to come up for auction, and you could sit there for hours and only get, few if any. They were coming up like crazy in the world of balance, and I just didn't have any money then. Now I've got tons of money. And I tried going to the auction house for a little while, and I got nothing but 1200th scale airships. And I got the Hero's Ring, but that's it. So I said, screw that. And I thought I'd give this a try. It works. And you get a Magus Rod. Woohoo! 5 dragons remaining. Looks like you saved the day for us once again. Yay. Okay. I didn't even get a chance to... I was going to use Zona Seeker with Callan to up my magic defense. Didn't get a chance. Not complaining. What were you working on anyway? You were working on Belgamonda. Okay. Okay. Our next stop will be the should be the Leaf Dragon thing that we fought and died to before we got Khan. So I'll meet you there. Okay, here we are back in the Mount Zozo cave where we found the Storm Dragon and died to it, so now we're gonna give this another try. Alright, here we go. That's not the summon I thought I had there. Okay, you are, let's see. You're windy, that means you're probably not going to like lightning. Excellent, look at that. And now I kind of want him to use arrow, so I don't want to kill him. I don't know how many hit points he has, though. I know he's got more than the earthy dragon did. Let's just cure for the moment. Ow. Okay. Now he should be low enough, I think, that he'll start using arrow? No, that's not it. Come on. Use arrow. Try another Thundaga. That's not arrow. Come on. There it is. Okay, now I can kill him. That should be enough between those 4 attacks. There we go. Much better. Payback is nice. I'll say nice, because I'm trying to keep it semi-cleanish. Force armor, excellent! 4 dragons remaining. And hopefully by the end of this video there will only be 3 dragons remaining. Okay. Alright, speaking of which, I will meet you at our next destination. So, here's our next destination. That little blob, which we accidentally found out was this game's version of Death Gaze. Used to be just somewhere on the screen you would run into him, you never knew where. Now at least they give you a visual indicator. So when you have to find him, just pick a direction, angle your ship slightly to the side and go, and you'll move over across the map just a little bit each time until, in this version, you see him. In other versions you would just keep going around and around, and you could just sort of hold your finger on the go forward button until you accidentally run into him. So, and if you make it all the way around the world and don't run into him, then you can tilt a little more, and that was really the only way to find him originally. So, we're gonna give this guy a try, and we're gonna get so much damage done on him, and he's gonna run away, and we're gonna have to go find him again. So, I'll cut to all the different battles until he's dead. Here we go. But everyone is specifically not divisible by 5. He should be weak to fire, if I remember right, and he should run away as soon as we get a significant amount of damage to him. If we can hit him hard enough, fast enough, let's see what happens. And Khan's dead. Yep. But I don't care. I'm going to see if I can kill him, or at least drive him off. Either way is fine with me. Let's see if we can raise Khan. There he goes. Bye-bye. Alright, so we're going to rinse and repeat. Round 2, fish face. That was mean. And he gone. 2 fights. That may be the best I've ever done against him. Usually it takes more, at least 1 more, but yeah. So that's how to take down Death Gaze. You don't get anything for it, unfortunately, except... oh, look at that. A piece of magicite fell from Death Gaze's maw. Bahamut. So this is how you get Bahamut. And Bahamut is great because, I mean, first of all, it's frickin' Bahamut, so. But now I can start learning Flare. He uses Mega Flare. I only get regular Flare. And if I level up with him, HP plus 50%, so that's a faster way of getting hit points for maxing up your stats a little bit, which I probably need to do for a couple of levels with each of them just to raise their hit points a bit. They're, for level 40, they feel kind of squishy. But anyway. Alright, our last stop will actually be our attempt to get our final missing party member and go kill another dragon. So I'll meet you there in a minute. Okay, so the secret that we discovered in Owzer's mansion, when you talked to the Emperor's twice, his portrait, was that the super treasure that lies hidden in the Empire that Locke's been looking for since the World of Balance lies in the place where the mountains form a star. Well, if you've looked at the map, you can see it, and there's also happens to be a, hey, there's a location here dot on your map. So it's right here. And this place is not quite unique, but pretty damn close on the map, because when you come here and try to land, you get that little arrow. And you can't land, but you tell it. And now we're going for an aerial insertion with 2 teams. So this is the first time in this world where you have to run up 2 teams and run them at the same time on the map. And so I have, while I was grinding up experience and spells mainly, I worked up a full second team of people that is viable. So I don't really have a set way to move this team around. I think for the most part, you can cheese it a little bit if you make your weaker team have Mog on it, and then they put the Malulu's charm on it, so your weak team never gets attacked. But then they also never get XP, never level up, and they stay weak. So I'm not going to do that. So let's see. So I got to figure out who. So one of my teams is still weaker than my main team is going to be, but the main team is going to be there to take on the dragon. So here we go. You and you. And Celeste, you are going to be my primary mage on the B team. Even though you are not a B person, you are just on the B team for now. Let's see. Con. Okay, come over here. Oh. Rufio is unfortunately still one of my leveled up people, so I'm using his rages. I'm falling out of love with Rufio. Like, he was doing great for so long, and now it's kind of... So let's see. Callan, Mimikyu, and Zifnab are my other 3 that are worked up at this point. So, Callan, I think you're going to come over here. Mimikyu, I'll put you with them. And Zifnab. So that should give enough oomph on this team, because Callan's pretty darn strong, and Celeste is also hanging right there behind him, and then she also has some strong magic power, and Zifnab's not too far behind in that respect. And then Rufio will sort of poke at things and yell at them and do whatever his thing. His Stray Cat really does still hit frickin' hard. It's hitting for like 5,000-6,000 on a single hit, so he's not a lightweight. I just still get annoyed with his rages sometimes. And Mimikyu is the weak point on this team, but he's still okay. I have not showed what to do with him, and I'll show that now when we go into the battle, because I need to equip all the people who weren't already equipped for the Death Gaze fight. L2 to switch between parties, and go grab the hook when you're ready to leave, if you need to. So, with Mimikyu, if you go to his, I think it's his status screen, down at the bottom you have his set commands item, and now any command that one of your people has, well, I mean, all these are regular ones, they're not learned ones, but, so he can steal, like Locke. He can use tools, like Edgar Callan can. He can use Bushido, he can throw, he can do all the different things, just like everyone else can. His stats are just worse, because you cannot stat gain him at all, because he can't learn magic. He can use, in battle, not outside of battle, but in battle, any magic spell any of your people have learned. So he is very versatile, but his magic stats are going to be lower than all of your other magic users. His attack stats, his strength, etc. are going to be lower, so he's going to do a weaker version of whatever it is you ask him to do. His mimic, he will repeat whatever the last action before him was. And so, if I don't equip him with Blitz, but I use Dom to use a Phantom Rush, and then Mimic with Mimikyu, he'll do a Phantom Rush. And so you can sort of cheese it that way and still get away with doing extra things that he doesn't have equipped on him. For most part, I don't really give a about him magic items, so I'm going to give him magic so he will have access to all of the spells that I need him to in battle. But he is definitely going to be the weak link on this team, which is why I gave him to the stronger team. I really liked using him the first time I played, and then I just sort of, as I kind of got better at the game and played it more often, I was like, yeah, he's really not nearly as good as I thought he was. So, and it's just because he's got those weaker versions of everything. Let's see. So I gave him his stuff. He needs equipment. He can use some decent stuff, but he's not. Even his armor is not amazing. So let's see. He's going to be behind still a bit on levels, so I might as well give him the growth egg. And I don't know what to give him. Nothing's really going to make that big of a difference for him. Yeah, so look at his strength 29, even only up to a 43 with the Hyper Rest on him. He ain't great. So we'll do a Hero's Ring. That might help him out a bit. Alright, so yeah, so Khan now has the Genji Glove and the Master's Scroll with him with the Zansetsuken, which hopefully we'll see that in action soon enough. Okay, everybody has something equipped. Okay, and I'll pop over here so I don't forget, because I will. Okay, the Magus Rod we got from the Earth Dragon is, I believe, his best rod that he can either he or Realm can have. Let's see, ribbon's fine. And how about earring? She's got a Hero's Ring. I give him the Hero Ring because he benefits from both magic and physical boosts. And I might as well give you speed. Okay. There we go. Okay, now I gotta remember the right way to get through this place, because one side, both sides can get to the dragon. I think one side gets there first. I don't think either side is necessarily easier than the other. So, I mean, you're going to be fighting the same things no matter where you go. So I think we're just going to go for it. We'll see what happens. So, this one comes in, stands on that, and now we swap. So the second team can come in and advance. Okay, there should be a pit in front of that chest. So, like I said, I'm trying to remember the best way to get through this stupid thing. Alright, let's see how well this team does. Nice shot. Get Rufio. Okay. Rufio's holding his own. Thanks, buddy. Okay. And I'm pretty sure if I go for that chest, there's gonna be a pit in front of it. But I think we want to go down the pit. Ow. Spiky spikes. Yes, you do take damage when you hit the spikes. Oh, I didn't heal. I didn't restore magic on everybody. Whoops. Oh well. But you can use his stuff out of battle. I guess I just didn't. I'd never equipped him with magic on his actual abilities list, so that was my fault. Cool. So going after the chests here really doesn't do a whole lot of good because they will all be empty, I believe. So let's see where these places go. Let's see how strong this is. 1400. Now let's see what Mimikyu's does by comparison. Watch the difference. 1,000. So they're there, but just not as strong. Alright, come on, Khan. Show us what you got. Nothing. Alright, none of it worked. Ha! Oof. Got this. You have Raiden. Should be speed? Yeah. Okay, I'm okay with you learning speed. Or getting speed, not learning it. You know what I mean? Alright, where is this going to take us? Down here. Aha! Now we can get to the chest. That one's not empty. I think we're stuck. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. But I think this just takes us to the door above those spikes. Yes. There's not really anything to be gained up here. Except a button. Yes, button. Okay. It's a face! That was trying for the insta-kill and it didn't work, did it? Uh-oh. That 1,000 needles hurts. Yes, yes, yes. I know you have 1,000 needles. Putz. Don't berserk. Don't. That better not come back at me. Rufio. Okay. Okay, fire's the about wrong choice against them. Blizzard? Okay. Hey, and Sith Nebula got his 1,000 needles. Excellent. This is the hard part. It's jumping back and forth between two teams and trying to balance out who's learning what and gets the stat boosts. So that one's fine. I don't really care. That's an okay boost for him. However, I am going to be running a little low on magic if I'm not careful here. Not likely, but what's down here? Let's see. Stray Cat's going to be single attacks, which is fine. That's fine. I was thinking, do I have any AoE ice magic that someone might use? Let's try Tsunami and see what that does down here. And it's lava, it's water. Maybe they'll go against each other? No. I guess sea flower, that makes sense, but doesn't it? That's some good XP. Okay, now this chest will be empty. Excellent. Okay. This is normally I have not grinded up levels enough in this place yet, so normally my B team is a bit weaker here. So Rufio's doing his job. I'm enjoying that. Good job, Rufio. Celeste, you're going to get some good hit point gain with leveling up with Bahamut. That's fine. And yes, my pronunciation of Bahamut changes all the time. Okay, another empty chest. Switch! That chest would have been empty. Okay. Down. Now these things are there. We're jumping across. Downward Souls. Oh, nice! You get us next. Blitz, which I don't think I'll ever use. Master Monk! Excellent. Good battle for Dom there. Dom, good job. Okay, what have you not learned yet? Jump over Cat Sith for a minute. Okay, and what are your blitzes? Here we go. Phantom Run. Okay, Soul Spiral. Sacrifice itself to fully heal. Oh, screw that. Okay, I won't be using that one. Okay, no. Can I walk on the spikies? Okay, I'm not gonna bother with the chest because it's gonna be empty. I already know that. Ah, thank you. Nope. Let's see what his tent topper is. A little flag? That's it? Okay. Okay. Yep, and across. There's the Gallipede I was looking for. How about arrow? That was nice. Good job, everybody. Hot foot, hot foot, hot foot. Hot foot, hot foot, hot foot, hot foot. Which way? That was the chest. This is the way to go. Excellent. Double check the chest just in case. Of course, it's empty. Now, if you note, there actually is no way to get to that center island from any of these hippity hops. Because if you jump across here, you're one row too low. You cannot get to it on any of these hippie hops. Which is the technical term for them, yes. That should drain the water. Well, where's the water gonna go? Down there. It's gonna cool off all the ground. Okay, but now we're stuck again. So, back to these guys. And I think we're coming up on that dragon. Yeah, right down here should be Senor the Dragon. So, I don't want to risk running into him just now. Okay. Can't go down at all. Okay, now we just go across. Okay, so we should be able to get to this last chest. Any second now, that Zansetsuken sword is actually going to work. Not this time, though. Anyway, as you might have guessed from the name, it has a chance to insta-kill just like Odin does with his Zansetsuken attack. So, 1 out of every 4 attack, or he's got 4 attacks with it, and it's a strong sword by itself. So 4 chances every time he goes with that the quadra attack scroll thing, whatever it is, and you can get 2 of those. So you actually can get it to where he's got 8 chances to insta kill anything he touches. It's a low chance, but it's a chance, and it can be kind of nice. Let's see. So we need to fix your Esper. What's next for you? Anything good? Nothing. Okay. Well, I guess you're going to start working on Valagramanda, and Callan can do something else. Okay, so this should be ribbon. Excellent. Yes. Okay. Okay, good. Alright, now... Nope, wrong. Bloody way. Yeah, I went up the wrong stairs. Alright, now we should be able to hop across. Hello! Now our whole team's together. So... Herm. In hindsight, Khan is not necessarily the person I want versus this thing. And Mimikyu is going to be a little weaker than I'd like, but he should be okay. I think we're really going to be relying on Tethys to kick out some damage, and Monk and Dom to pick up the slack. Alright, are there any Espers I'm going to want in this battle? It's the Red Dragon, so he's going to be weak to ice mainly. And he'd be kicking out fire, so Dom should be nice and safe from the fire at least, because of the red jacket. And do I have a fire shield I can equip? No. But halves damage from multiple elements. Yes, please. Force armor, yes, okay. I forgot to upgrade that. What else do we need here? We're doing okay. This is about as good as I'm going to get for this fight. Except I am going to quick save because I don't want to do this cave over again if things go south. Here we go. Okay, now for real, here we go. Alright, how bad is this going to be? Okay, so far so good. Try and steal. As long as we're sitting here. I still don't think he has anything. Oh well. Trance will also give her better magic protection. So there's twofold reason for that one. Nothing to steal, okay. As long as he doesn't hit me with one of his big things, I think I'll be alright in this fight. Might as well go big. Never know when he'll hit me. Okay, yeah. I think he's got like an atomic ray or something huge. I could be misremembering that. But I know he's got a couple of really big hits that he can do that if he pulls them off, you're in trouble. So, got Bio, 10th turn quick, excellent. And Murakamo, excellent. 3 remaining. And this should be a dragon horn or something? Yeah, dragon horn. Alright, so yeah, so the Zanzetsuken is in its own right a nice strong sword. Randomly dispatch an enemy in one hit. But the Murakamo, also nice. See, okay, this, again, going back to several videos ago, Khan's original introduction to the game of warrior from a foreign land. We're in his homeland. He is from Doma, and I've never heard anyone be able to show differently. He uses katanas. This is an ancient Doman blade. I don't know why that is his description. That has always bugged me. Like, where's he from? What foreign land? Well, it seems we're in his homeland. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, seriously. Pet peeve, but a really weird one. Okay, she is now done with Raiden. And I'm going to use this party for the rest of this dungeon, so I'm going to swap her to Bahamut. You can start working on something actually useful. Okay. So, you need both people up here. So you step on the 2 sets O buttons. And then we step forward into the last area. Now we can get to... But notice, the little stepping stones off to the side there lead to a little red dot. I think I finally came down here once, and I'm pretty sure that dot is just another exit. So you can come all the way down through here and then just immediately exit without having to backtrack, because teleport, I guess wouldn't work. So, anyway. Yeah, but I was always curious about that. What's over there? What's over there? And then it turned out to be pretty much nothing. So, here we go. Locke!
You're all safe. Look, I finally found it. The legendary treasure that can undo death itself.
It is a messed up magicite.
Is that magicite? It is. Legend has it that the phoenix turned itself into stone ages ago. It seems the story was true. But now it's filled with cracks. I don't know if it still has the strength to perform miracles.
But by Jove, we're gonna go find out.
Rachel, I failed her. I broke my promise and lost the only thing that was real to me. So until I do what I said I do, until I restore my honor, I am nothing but a no-good liar.
So you're headed to Collingen?
We'll give you a ride to the village of Collingen. I just like this part.
If only it didn't have all those nasty cracks.
Don't think it's gonna be calling back any wayward spirits like that. Nope, nuh-uh. Too bad, really. Too bad.
Oh.
It broke.
Ah! The magicite shattered!
Locke?
Rachel!
Locke. Oh, how I've wanted to see you. To talk to you.
Rachel.
The Phoenix used the last of its power to give me some time. But I must leave again soon. Before my time is gone, there's something I must tell you. Something I never had a chance to say. Locke, you made me so happy. In my last moments, my memory returned. I drifted off thinking of you, and I was truly, truly happy. So let me now say the words I never had the chance to say. Locke, thank you.
Rachel!
I have to go now, but thank you so much for all the happiness you've given me. Please, cut free from the chains that bind your heart. Give your love to the one who has that place within your heart now. Love her as you loved me. Phoenix, be reborn and give your power to Locke
And all of the rest of his friends.
Rachel!
I like the theme behind this too. If you can't hear it, turn it up because it's good. Poor old creepy man doesn't have a semi-dead body in his basement to look after anymore.
Locke.
I'm all right. Rachel put my heart at ease. From here on out, everything will be okay. Now let's go. We've got a job to do.
What is it?
Blink. Blink, blink, blink. X potion, Phoenix down, X ether, elixir, flame shield, Valiant knife. Wink.
These are all the treasures from the Phoenix Cave.
Hence all the empty chests.
All right, let's get going. I think we've kept Kefka waiting long enough.
So, yay, Locke is back. He's lower level, but he did pick up a bit of experience while we were gone, apparently. So, but that also means that during that time he wasn't stat maxing. So, there's an argument here to be made for not grinding until you have your whole party gathered, because the higher your levels when they rejoin your party, the higher the people who weren't in your party yet are when they come back. So that's that many levels that they were not gaining new stats from espers while they were leveling up. So if you really grind up hard, you can lose a lot of potential stats for your teammates. So it's one of the reasons I didn't go too far. Locke still got 63 levels worth of stats should I decide to push him that far. He'll be fine. But if you really went crazy earlier, then you might suffer a little bit by the time you get your whole party together. But that is everybody. and that is 5 of the 8 dragons defeated. And so our next stop, next time, we will be tackling 2 optional areas that will nevertheless be very beneficial. Before one of them, I will be using the Phoenix to teach at least one person the spell that comes with it, which is specifically re-raise. So Phoenix, conveniently enough, teaches raise, arise, which is full resurrection, and re-raise, which is if you die, you get resurrected for free by the Phoenix that one time. Because at the very top of Kefka's tower, there is a boss to fight, and there's a couple of different ways you can fight him. One of the ways you can win and still come out of it shining no matter what is if you cast re-raise on everyone, because he will always finish, if he can, with a big attack that is likely to kill everyone. So if you have re-raise, you don't have to worry about that. So that is a very, very useful ability to have at that point. So I'm going to make sure at least one of my magic users has that before I climb the tower, and I'll do that between now and the next video. Okay, quick insert here. I thought I hit the record button a minute ago, so I actually just walked through this whole section right here once and did all the things, and now I have to walk back through it verbally. I can't show it, but anyway. Stupid record button. So we are back in Narsh, since if you remember when we came here to get our Moogle, Lone Wolf the Pickpocket was running out and it said, there's nothing left in town except the Moogle, and you'd have to be some kind of treasure hunter to pick all these locks. Well, now that we have our treasure hunter with us again, the only 2 things that are really worthwhile in Narsh, if you did not get the original chest where we found Lone Wolf in the World of Balance, you can go pick that lock now, but I already did that a long time ago. And in this place, if you go to the weapons shop and go down into the basement, there's a dude down there who has been hanging on to an Esper, a Magicite, and he says, I can grind this up, with my experience as a weapons dealer, I can grind this up into the shape of a sword, which is really weird for this game. Or he can just give you the Esper for Ragnarok. And the smarter choice is to take the sword. You can learn everything Ragnarok can teach you somewhere else, so you don't need it to learn a particular magic spell. It's a great Esper, don't get me wrong, but take the sword, it's better. And we can actually upgrade the sword later. And then if you go to the house just north of the relic shop is where I am now, and you come down to the basement down here, this dude is, cough, cough, finally, I've got something for you. And he gives you the Cursed Shield. Zippity-doo-dah, look how wonderful that shield is. Well, the secret is, and he tells you if there was a way to break the curse, it would be an amazing shield. To break the curse, you have to get into like 200 and something fights, maybe 255, 256. That's a nice, good round computer number. But once you get through all those fights with the shield equipped the whole time, then the curse breaks. Now, it puts all the status elements basically on you. So if you equip a ribbon, that counteracts all those, and I think the only one left is Doom. So you want a nice quick fight so you don't have to worry about the Doom kicking off and killing you. The best place to do this quickly is Solitary Island, where Celeste first woke up in the world of Ruin, and where Cid's just sort of chilling now, or Cid's corpse if you didn't save him. Shame on you. Then, because there's some little squirrel-like creatures or something down there, I forget what it is, but they actually die themselves without you touching them sometimes, and so the battles are lickety-split, and you can get through a couple hundred of those relatively quickly. I mean, as quickly as you possibly can in this game, and you can break the curse. So between now and the next video, while I'm doing all the rest of the grinding I mentioned, I will probably also be trying to break the curse on that shield, because it's great once you fix it. So anyway, back to what we were saying a minute ago in the regular video. So that, and our next thing we will be tackling is to go help Khan a little bit. So if you've played the game, you know where we're going, but otherwise you'll find out next time. So thank you for joining me. Please leave a like and subscribe as always, and come back for the rest of the series. We're driving on towards the end game. There's going to be a lot of me grinding around after this and going for some very specific enemies, and I'm going to have to spend a whole bunch of time on the Veldt one of these days. There's a couple of other side quests to go through before we go try and tackle Kefka's Tower, so a few more videos left, but thanks for joining me. Hope everybody's having a great day. Bye.